tell you what, Italy's had great tomatoes now.
Oh my goodness. Look how gorgeous those are.
You don't get that.
Is that eggplant?
That's what you make sauce out of. If you want real sauce, ti ha promesso di dover ritornare. Vai. Ho portato uno dell'estero e siamo i mestitori con il ristorante. E veramente siamo qui per imparare, così possiamo portare la nostra cultura di nuovo lì, ma deve essere la cosa giusta, non può essere una cosa finta, devi essere onesta. Sul video è lui che lo vede sull'occhio,
ma c'è il sito
quando
internet.
io ti dico, senti, costa 2 euro in più, ma vale la pena invece di quella, devi capire la cosa è seria.
C'è il sito internet, c'hai?
Sì. Serena.
Se tu li metti su internet, io me li guardo.
Va bene. Ti prometto che sarà sull'internet. You know, those are really hard to find in America.
I haven't seen those.
80% of this is produced here locally, like in North Carolina they say local. Most of it is not, but the bananas and a couple other things are brought in from South America. Everything else is here. Everything is produced here. Tenere. This is squash. Okay?
Oh my goodness.
You take this, chop it into big slices, quarter it, you boil it. You put other veggies in it, and then you take spaghetti, you cook the spaghetti and then you chop it into small little pieces, and you eat it with a spoon. It's like a soup. E pasta che tiene rome. La pasta che tiene rome come si fa? Come si prepara? Video, come si fa? Perché qua come si prepara?
Allora, prima questa si sraschia, poi la buccia, poi si fa a pezzetti e si mette a bollire con un po' d'acqua.
Sull'acqua?
Sì, appena la tocchi con la forchetta, appena è morbida va bene. Poi a parte un po' di pomodoro pelato.
Sì.
Questo.
No, pelato e basta, semplice. Dopo che cucina.
No, con un po' d'aglio. Lo fai a parte, quello a parte.
Con l'olio a parte,
sì.
lo cucini un po'.
Spicchio d'aglio, lo cucini un po'.
Non vuoi fare salsa?
No.
Vuoi fare il pomodoro?
Pick e pack. Si chiama palermitana. Pick e pack. Dopodiché cali la pasta dove c'è la zucchina con i tenerumi. Cali la pasta con questo, lo macchi con un po' di pomodoro, appena è cotta la metti a tavola.
La pasta la metti dentro con questo?
Sì, con questo e quello.
Quello che cos'è?
Tenerumi, questi tenerumi sono. Questi tenerumi.
Ma io sono tenerumi.
Questa è zucchina di tenerumi, questa nasce da questi.
Chi si usa? Questo?
Sì.
Tutto?
No.
No.
Le foglioline più piccole si usano, quelle più tenere. Queste, questa.
Sono come la spinace più o meno.
Bravissimo, su per giù. Okay. E questa nasce da qua.
Si cucina questo, con la forchetta è pronta, metti questo, la pasta?
No, questo e questo a cucinare insieme.
Insieme?
Insieme, a bollire.
Ok.
Fai bollire un po', appena è quasi cotto ci spegni, cali la pasta e a parte ti fai il pick e pack col pelato. Poi gli metti il pick e pack dentro.
Sale.
E mangi alla grande. È un pasto caldo.
Questa è una cosa in America non si trova. Mio socio, lui ne ha 10 ristoranti ed è un forte potenza. Però è la moda americana, è stata americana. Noi vogliamo fare da vedere, vogliamo portare agli americani
la cultura siciliana del cibo.
Ok. Paris, local. Ma che cos'è? Peperoncino?
Questo si fa ripieno.
So these, what you do, you take these?
Si apre, si riempie dentro e si mette al fuoco.
You take these, you open them up, you fill them with rice, you throw them in the oven. You serve them just like that. Don't throw everything else in imported. Scegliete, no, oil. Questo sono locale?
Qual è?
Olive?
Calabrese, alla calabrese. Sì, calabrese.
Olive locale l'avete o no?
No, olive è qua che c'è il produzione, è sempre già.
L'origano?
L'origano è il nostro, la montagna di Carini. La montagna di Carini. L'origano è locale.
No, this is oregano from the mountains, right off the highway. This is what I bring home. This is the stuff that when you cook with this.
Look at the size of those melons. No, those melons.
Prima che parto devo dire se devo
Mi deve dare l'indirizzo di posta di.
Così. Girl. We'll edit that.
Vai, vai, sì. Vedi quelle cipolle grosse? Dipende dalla sediolina che vai pizzando nei chiodi, Totò. La.
Serena dash RTT? Yeah. Punto com.
Vai bravo, dai. Fammi vedere che sai fare. Io cerco di trovare.
Se tu vieni in America, vieni a cercarmi, ti ho lasciato il mio numero e questo è il sito.
Mi piacerebbe venire in America, ma per sempre però.
No.
No, per sempre.
No, la vedo non è una che. S-E-R-E-N-E. Lo scrivo di nuovo perché lo so.
Serena.
Ok?
Serena. Ciao, quando vuoi a disposizione.
Serena Stretch RTT. Devi fare specificamente questo e questo, dopo.com. Ok?
Ok.
Piacere.
Ciao.
Ti ringrazio. All you gotta do is just... Okay. No, it's already gone. Just, Now watch this road. And if you can, keep the camera straight, but look to the side as we go up. The view. This is the castle that's featured in the Godfather. The puppet show where the Baroness was he killed his daughter because she fell in love with a commoner. That's the castle right there. That's world famous. Look at that, guys. Turn around and look. Isn't that amazing? Look at those fires on the mountain. Are you doing okay?
Yes.
They opened to you. Alright, cool. Now, go ahead and hit the start stop button. Where is it? Second. And then go around this car. That's the original Chico Chan. That's it, yeah. People drink huge bottles. They don't drink out of their thing. There's no water. He yells at us, we'll apologize and give him €5. He'll be happy. You need to get in?
So beautiful. Slippery. These are slippery.
Yeah, I said it goes off.
Be careful. Did you just film me for almost? No. I don't have high heels.
No, I was just saying if you did. How many people came through here ready to die or ready to be knighted or whatever? You know, marriages. The honor that comes to the ambassador was stories. How many dinner parties, flames, people wearing metal armor. That part broke so they could fill it in.
They kept it very original, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
theater or opera movie?
Sono un americano, figlio di un carinese ed è una gran opportunità di essere qui. Dobbiamo partire fra un paio di orette sull'aereo, ti prego se c'è qualche opportunità di vedere il castello. Sì, si può?
Siamo aperti ora, dalle 3. Abbiamo aperto.
Alle 3, sono arrivato al tempo giusto. C'è qualcuno che mi porta in giro o lo dobbiamo fare da solo?
No, da solo.
Vabbè. Quanto è? 2 euro? 3 euro?
3.
3?
Is that the girl that's stabbing your heart?
Yes. Cioè,
Simboleggerebbe la baronessa.
si sa, è una storia che è conosciuta nel tutto il mondo. Io nel futuro sperare di fare un film a Hollywood, io sono un attore, di ricreare una storia in inglese veramente quello che è successo. Ma vabbè, dammi 20 anni, ancora che non ci sono. Devo fare il di persone che sarà una cosa che farà soldi. 5 euro.
Allora facciamo di ricette solo 4, giusto? Va bene.
L'altro euro per te.
No, questo è
1 euro è niente, però qualcosa, non ti preoccupare.
Purtroppo è l'italiano.
E dovete, senti, se lo dovete fare veramente liscio, dovete fare uno in inglese. Aiuterai perché ci sarà.
L'aveva fatto il sindaco precedente.
Sì.
Sono in stampa.
Per quanti anni lavori? Per quanti anni lavori? 15 anni?
Sì.
Tu lo conosci?
Ormai sì.
La stanza dove lei è stata, dove la storia è successa?
Allora, la stanza dove praticamente è successa
c'è la
è
storia che si
la
doveva
prima.
vedere la mano, però non esiste, non è vero. O si vede?
No, non esiste più. Quella che negli anni 60 c'era, nella stanza non esiste più. Tra le due parti, tra verità e leggenda. Però delle piccole testimonianze, dopo i 400 anni passati, l'atto di morte che si trova in chiesa madre e dove viene scritto che fu uccisa, del poemetto di autore sconosciuto scritto alla fine del 1500, che lei si rivolge al padre chiedendo signori padri, chi ve ne sta a fare? Signora figlia aveva gli ammazzati. Queste piccole parole, questi piccoli passaggi, secondo me al 60% veramente c'era quell'impronta. Si potrebbe ipotizzare quella degli anni 60, fotografata. Tutto qua. A voi la decisione. Se volete crederci va bene, se non volete crederci va bene lo stesso. E allora, la prima tappa che fate per il percorso consigliato è la prima stanza che vedete, è la stanza del delitto.
E dove andiamo?
Uscendo dall'insenatura.
E dopo si va tutto il giro
E poi tutto il giro.
ritorniamo.
E poi ritornate qua sotto.
Piacere, grazie. Qui c'eravamo scale prima di legno, o questo è
la strada principale è dall'altro lato.
capito. Però quello non si usa, invece quello originale non si viene a sciarrire.
Experience.
We're going back in time.
I know.
Wow.
Amazing, right?
Hello, we love you. I'm so glad we're here with you guys. So how much of this floor do you think is redone? The tiles in there?
A lot of it was redone, modernized, which kind of is
You gotta
disappointing.
see my shoe closet. Ah, perfecto.
You know what that's really means? Some people are mad that they did this, but in actuality, I think it makes sense to just keep it alive, redevelop it, make it a useful property. You know what I mean? Just keep it. Yeah. I think it's just fine that you can mix old with the new, and that's what should be happening. Never lose the old, but if you can go forward with the.
You know, it's funny because all those
Look at
years,
those tiles on that roof.
all these castles were built, say, near 1,000. Different rulers came and added it. It's even the Vatican. I know it. But also, we get to a certain point.
It's always
can't-
changing,
we can't touch it.
forever
Why?
changing.
It's history now. We can't touch it anymore.
We're
It has
still
to be.
changing.
Yeah.
But
Why
just
is
keep on adding to it, but don't ruin what's already there. Yeah.
Where's the blurry?
Why is it blurry?
I think it's just readjusted. Took a minute. Look at this little tiny doorway. Short. This is my height right here.
Back then the people were a little shorter. They didn't eat as good as we do today. A festival.
September. Yeah. Oh my god.
September 10th.
She's got one. So you should.
September 10th.
Oh, I was going to bring you back. We got to show that now.
I do have a shoe.
Look at this. Look at that. This is really what the windows were like when it's cold and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Just enough to let the light in.
You probably was a piece of wood that blocked it. You'd pull it out, look, and then put it back in here.
Just enough to let the light in. And the mystery door. What's behind there? We don't know. Look at the detail. Look at the
Trying to
iron.
get the light you face. It's either the background or your faces. So your face is going to be dark. No, I got it. Got it. Okay, now stay there. Your faces are black, but at least you get the background. Now I get your faces.
Oh, thank you. This is absolutely
And in one picture, you're.
narrow, narrow,
You
narrow.
gotta catch her while she's going up. Show it.
I'm showing how narrow the stairs
And get up there. No, there were wooden stairs. That's probably right.
What did you go up there for?
Yes, exactly. It could be.
Oh, that's so
Or just when it rains, water comes dripping on the stairs, they're just running down.
Comprendo. The bottom ones, you gotta pull them up. See, me and Mike, we have a blackout. Oh, Mike, thank you. This is so neat. I really love how they did this. This is really the windows. These were the windows.
I guess this is the... I wish I had my pink holes in now.
I think I pretty much got the fire out already. Look at that. There's another helicopter. They just dropped one. That's cool.
So that's where these stairs went to. The tower.
Yeah. Oh, wait, wait.
Thank you.
Look at
Oh
that.
my
Look at
God,
the work.
yes.
Who had the time to pass that stuff? You know what time to do that? 300 slaves.
Slaves, exactly.
And nothing else. No internet, no TV, no PlayStation.
No women.
Honestly, back then you were lucky if you got lucky.
And they're cracking away.
It kind of makes you think like we're so blessed to have our lives because we can experience so much.
Yes.
And they
Imagine another 100 years. When people start living in space full time. So what did you do? You had torches burning all the time with oil, or did you sit there and go, okay, good, I'm good. You had linen to burn?
You're gonna croak when you see this. You are gonna croak. Look in there.
That's what I talked about, like when I was doing the shower.
Buongiorno.
Be up close to the ceiling with a scaffold. Well, there's no lights. They had to do everything by candle because he was above the windows where the light came. So the whole thing he basically painted by candle in the dark.
And he made it look correct, even with the curve.
Oh yeah.
Everything looks in proportion.
That's why when he was done with it, he was like super depressed, like almost like going mad for doing it.
Well, he was probably so obsessed with it for so
Well,
long.
you know what? He didn't want to do it. He kept
No.
telling the Pope no.
No,
And the Pope said no.
No.
Yeah.
And eventually they went and brought him back in handcuffs. They went to Florence, cuffed him, brought him back in, and he's like, okay.
He said, I have 2 rules. Don't touch my stuff, and I'm never doing one of these again.
If you watch the Tudors, there's a part where the Pope, the Tudors is a show, it was a show on Showtime. There's a part where he gets excommunicated and they have a scene with the Pope. And it's not little bit of the living.
This is beautiful. Look at that door. That's a balcony right
How
there.
much does it normally cost to visit this castle? Because, you know, and it's like going back and forth and back and forth. You know, what were you saying?
Giuseppe was bartering? Really?
Yeah. Nice. How much?
It's really each.
And I said, we don't hear you. I bet for. And he says, for all of us? He said, okay. So I only paid for it.
So that's like.
But the thing is this, the ticket says only 1 year. So I think he thought I was an idiot. And he thought I was paid 3 each.
It says 1 euro.
Exactly. So I think he tried to take me for a fool, and he realized that I'm not a fool. Oh, this is the recreation of the you know.
Oh, the hand?
Yep. La mano della baronessa nell'estate prima di toccare il muro, nell'estate della pazza illusione di fuggire, passare l'idea che un lieve tocco spaccheranno le pietre, il muro in un sordo pietre, sul pietra di silenzio dunque niente cielo, pietra e sangue. There's a story in these days saying that the princess, when she was cut, she took her blood, she put it on the wall, hoping that the pain and the anger and everything that she did by doing that would break the castle. Would destroy the castle.
Wow. This is the different dates. How it's been restored. Wow.
We're gonna have to do a lot of editing on it.
Yeah.
I think it's too much video.
This was in the 50s. This is what it was like in the 50s. In the 80s, the Baldamenti. That's my father's family, Baldamenti. The Mignano, the place where I talked to the lady on the phone, that's the Baldamenti family. They're part of the architecture family that did this as part of my dad's family.
I don't know what's that for. Look at this, Karim was just this building,
Mm-hmm. There's nothing there.
This, the castle, and a couple houses around it, that's it. Oh my God. Oh. Oh. By hand. And where did they get the colors? You know, how did they make the inks that would impregnate blood and last this long? Oh. And the idea, the fine-tuning of the work, the carving, the putting together, just, you know,
Design, came with the design.
right? Who thought it up?
Well, and also over time, the color changes, you know?
Yeah. Imagine what they were like.
Oh my gosh. Are you gonna hold court?
You videotape that.
You will be sentenced to the guillotine.
This is probably where they did hold court. Everybody would dance and sing and, you know, and this and that. And
Nights. Was nights.
this is where they do the parties and have the fun. You know, there's a lot of secret rooms too, where people would think that they were in private because they would be cheating on each other all the time. The staff, the aristocracy would always be fucking the servants and stuff like that. So they would go into these little corners and they would, and a lot of bastard babies, illegitimate. The whole argument of illegitimacy back in the day, that you weren't allowed to get anything because you weren't married with a woman. My grandmother actually was an illegitimate child from aristocracy in Palermo. So they say that my grandmother had blue blood, that she was part of the aristocracy. because her great-grandmother was a servant at the castle in Palermo, and then she fucked one of them, and blah, blah, blah. But nonetheless, there are these secret places where you would go to play, and lo and behold, those secret places had other secret places where people could spy on you, so that they could keep an eye on what was going on politically. Because when people thought they were in private, they would say, we're going to kill the ambassador, we're going to take over, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And they would have spies that would have tiny little holes, or it would be a thin wall where they would just put their ear and listen, write everything down, and come back and let the Baron or whoever was head know. And the Baron would play stupid, but would always head off anything that could possibly happen. And it's just, you know, it was the CIA of the time, I guess.
How else did you keep control of the people?
How else do you keep control of the people? You make them think they're safe, you make them think they have a private space, and then you listen in and you keep control.
How many people do you
And you never let them know that you heard it. You play stupid and
At one time? Or?
You see that brand that I did? That circle with that little three?
Oh my god. Beautiful. Wow. Giuseppe! Giuseppe! Come here! Look at that one's it's just right on.
Look, it's peeling. Oh.
I know. This one too, the picture in the center is probably water damage.
I mean, I know it's amazing. Yeah, it's fishing. And that's the water. Is that a ghost?
Something like that. Oh, this is the courtyard here. Quite the expensive celebration. Oh, don't you?
Yeah, me too.
Oh, there used to be something up there. Probably the horses. Have you seen?
Yes.
Have you seen all the horses that they have with the all painted, like carts, and the horses are all dressed up and have the feathers coming off of their heads, and that's like a very, very oh wow! It just doesn't stop. That used to be a fireplace. Are those doves?
That's all the stuff.
So, Giuseppe, what's he asking her, do you think?
You can ask that. Actually, that's just so basic, stupid. I think he was asking for milk.
Ah.
Yeah.
She was exposing her breasts.
Honestly, I think Giorgio Bacchus had it right.
Buckets.
That's very straight.
Is that where they?
Let your
Did you see the church?
Were you an altar boy when you were little? What is this? Ciao, Jose.
This is beautiful. You got guts. I'm afraid to even get close to that.
It's sturdy.
Break up. No, it's not. It's old.
Ah, just don't get tetanus on it. Ah. Can you imagine standing here? How many years ago? Nothing here. The ocean. One little road in the ocean and the mountains. Oh.
Michael! You need to see this. I'm not supposed to do this, but check that one out first.
Oh, you're not locked. You're fine.
It's so neat that they just said, yeah, go ahead, have fun.
Mm-hmm. It's not like a guided tour.
No, where you can't touch this and you have to do that. It's just, you know what? Bring it up. Oh, wow.
Wow. Yee!
Wow. Kind of creaky.
Now I feel like I'm on a castle.
This was the fireplace, the chimney.
I feel like a king.
That was the chimney.
This way.
You two are just trouble. What's in here?
I don't know.
No, that's not a chimney.
There's something going on there. And they don't want us there either.
Well, it ends
That's
pretty
cool.
quickly, but it's...
You want to climb down?
No.
No. I mean, we would if we could, but we don't want to, right? We could, but to take the risk is...
No.
I don't know if the payment is worth, the risk is worth the payoff.
Yeah, this is a
It's
little
gonna
bit
look
different.
nice.
Giuseppe and Michael decide to go, I'll follow, but I'm not going up there by myself.
Oh my gosh, it's a long way.
I wish there were better explanations of what everything was, the rooms, what they were used for. Senor! Oh, I wish I could go up there. Oh, I can't even see.
Steps, maybe?
No.
Did you see those?
Mm-hmm.
It's just so bizarre.
Well, you can tell from the stones that it's been sealed up, but who knows at what point.
That's what I was thinking too. You know, we were in Pompeii, and we went into this little area just like that, and it had all these, hangings on the walls, you know, and you could tell they were just old. And Mike was like, are they doing what I'm thinking? I think they're doing, you know, like couples, you know?
Okay.
With all kind of, you know, sexual positions and everything. And, it was a whorehouse. It was.
Oh, that's funny. How many years ago was that?
And the beds were just like that.
Good shot. What a good shot. I did, but from down. have to wonder who did this. The French, the Romans, the like. At what point? Some amazing artists at work on this stuff. That must have been, I've seen that a few places. That must be like a family crest of some sort.
Did you notice the bird? That bird has been around the entire house. I wonder what it is.
These rooms are in. Okay.
Dead body. Dead body.
Yeah, you can't see anything.
It's totally dark.
I mean, it sounds hollow.
Do you think they're replicas? They may be replicas.